Hey everyone, Maddox here. Welcome back to the Poke Historian. This is the show where we take a look at some of your favorite Pokemon cards you know, and hopefully some you don't know. And today we're going back in time to the late 90s and we're going overseas, so pack your bags. We're going to Japan for a little trip because we're looking at a Japanese exclusive promo card. That's right, we're looking at the Dragonite GB Promo card. Absolutely gorgeous card. Look at that hollow foil shine. So let's talk about this card a little bit, shall we? How would you get a copy of it? Well, the only way you could get a copy of this card was by purchasing the Japanese Pokemon trading card game video game, which came out on December 18th, 1998. It was a pack-in for that particular game. An interesting fact about that game that you probably didn't know is there were actually a number of Pokemon cards that were created specifically for the game, and only 3 of those cards actually received physical releases. And believe it or not, this Dragonite right here is one of those cards. So very cool fun fact. Another interesting thing about the Pokemon card game video game is that in the game, one of the big goals was to collect the 4 legendary Pokemon cards, which were sort of like an in-game type of thing you would try and get. And the cards were a Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, and you guessed it, this Dragonite right here. So this is one of the legendary Pokemon cards from that game and from that game's sequel. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the card, shall we? Obviously this translates to Dragonite. Oh, level 41. We know that's not right. Kind of funny because we know that Dragonite evolves at level 55. It's interesting how often that little fact seems to pop up there. Then we have a gorgeous artwork of Dragonite here sitting on what sort of looks like a Windows 98 background or whatever, but I kind of like it. It really kind of gives the card like a certain vintage vibe because it's got that type of background, because we saw a lot of that in the early days of the TCG. And we have a really nice artwork here by Kintsugi Mori. Always love this particular rendition of Dragonite. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the card text. Here we have the Pokemon Power Healing Wind. This one's pretty cool because when Dragonite comes into play, it lets you remove 2 damage counters from each of your Pokemon. So seems pretty powerful to me. And then we have the attack here, Slam, which is the same attack that the Fossil Dragonite has, except this attack is weaker. This one, you flip 2 coins, and for each heads, you get to do 30 damage. And for the Fossil one, you flip 2 coins for each head, so you get to do 40 damage. And here at the bottom right-hand corner of the Pokemon frame, we have the symbol GB, which tells us it's a GB promo card. Then down there, Kintsugi Mori, number 149. So absolutely one of my favorite Japanese exclusive promo cards. It's so fun to go back in time and hunt these cards and find out they exist and then try and get yourself a copy. It's a very, like I said, a simplistic artwork, but it has a lot of history for the Pokemon TCG, and I absolutely love it. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you want to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe to my channel, leave me a like, and let me know what your favorite Japanese exclusive Pokemon card is. I'd really like to know. See you in my next video.